What's going on YouTube? It's your boy kevOzilla, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys, for all those of you who own both the Strike Pack and the Zen, whether you're on PS4 or PS5, I'm going to show you guys how to go about using together the Strike Pack and the Zen together. All right, for all those of you who want to rock both together, there's a few things you got to keep in mind. All right, keep in mind, number one, the very important thing. Number one, you cannot use both of the mods. All right, you cannot use the Strike Pack mods together with the Zen mods. Now, you may get away. I'm not saying no, 100%. You may get away with certain mods not interfering with each other and stuff like that. You might be able to get away, slide with this, like, okay, I'm using this, I'm using that. But I will say, like, normally you won't be able to use mods together. Like, obviously you can't use anti-recoil mod on the Strike Pack and anti-recoil mod on the Zen. That's not how it works. And besides, all those of you who want to rock out with both, including myself, from time to time I do use both together. I'm basically using the paddles because the paddles on the Strike Pack is just phenomenal. They beat any scuff. They beat any controller. And God, I cannot wait until we get a next gen Strike Pack. Yo, that's going to be bananas. But these paddles is just unmatchable. They're unbeatable. And using it together with the Zen is just crazy. So you're going to want to be using the Strike Pack just for the paddles, hooked up, connected directly into your Zen. Then the Zen hooked up correctly into and directly into your PS5 or PS4, whichever have you, or Xbox, whatever. But me, I don't mess with that. You guys already know. So you're gonna want to be using the mods and the game packs on the Zen, and only using the Strike Pack for the paddles. All right. So as right now you can see on your screen, I got everything set up. So right now, as you can see, I am completely controlling the menu and stuff like that. And right here, down here on my Zen cam, you can see that if I press and hold touchpad and options, I go straight into the menus. Now, as you can see that I'm controlling it, L1, R1. Now, the thing is with the Strike Pack with the Zen, you absolutely are not going to feel any kind of vibration whatsoever, because a few settings that I'm going to get to and show you guys that you're going to have to turn off vibrations within Mod Central in the button configuration tool that I've gone over before, but I'll go over in today's video. That's going to take over the Strike Pack, and you're not going to be able to feel no vibrations, all right? So going through these menus, even selecting, enabling, adjusting, anti-recoil, stuff like that, you're not going to feel no vibrations. But that's cool because you can just look on the LED screen on the Zen and you can see everything you're doing. So 583 is going to be, oh, well, I had changed it. No, actually, no, loadout 1 primary weapon, 583 out of 80. That's from my last video. My previous video that I just went over for the SCG-44. See? So this is right after I finished uploading my video, since I believe it was yesterday or the day before. Don't correct me on that. So I'm not going to go over any type of values on that. This video is just going to show you guys how I go about setting up both the Strike Pack and the Zen, and everything else is you guys' job, right? So you can see I got the camera on me, I got the Zen cam. But for right now, first, before I continue, I want to bring you guys to the PC and show you guys a few settings in both Mod Central as well as Zen Studios, all right, before actually continuing. Let's go. Alright guys, so first things first, I want to go over just a few things here in Mod Central. So once you got your Strike Pack plugged up to your PC, you want to click this right here, this little control icon right here, configure remapping settings and or paddles. You see that right here? Boom. So click that and okay, and you're gonna see this, your whole controller. This is the way you like permanently remap buttons and stuff like that. You already know when using the Strike Pack completely takes over the controller. All right, so everything, all the settings and stuff, is gonna be done through here, through the Strike Pack, and yada yada. Okay, but what we want to look at is down here, bottom left, disable rumble. So you're gonna come down here, disable the rumble. So boom, mirror advanced settings, boom, and you're good to go. You will never feel vibration whatsoever. So even if you're using, let's say, even if you're using a game pack and you have vibration on or off or whatever have you, you already know in-game has to be on. But if you're using a game pack and you have the vibration settings, on or off, whatever, you're not gonna feel vibrations whatsoever, regardless. Right? If you have this checked. So I want to be clear with you guys right here. Boom. Right. So if you wish to at least feel some kind of vibration or whatever, then you will uncheck this. But if you just hate vibration like me and you try to avoid it at all costs, then you would leave it checked right here. Boom, boom. All right, and then just click Save Settings to Strike Pack, and then you are good to go. Boom. And what that's gonna do is, again, you're still gonna be able to mess with the mods and adjust and all that stuff as you normally would. But since you're using the Strike Pack and the Zen together, doing it like this, you're not gonna feel no kind of vibration whatsoever, which I kind of like it. But like I said, you don't have to. You can just leave it unchecked and just feel the basic vibration every time you are messing with the game pack mods and settings. Now I am on Zen Studio application. You can see it right here in device tab. Now these are my settings, of course. Pretty much you will have to have the same exact settings to be playing on PS4 or PS5. Hence why I have enabled PS4's thing checked right here. Now if you're rocking it like this, if you're rocking the Strike Pack together with the Zen. You don't technically need to have this checked. You don't have to, but you got to have this set to PlayStation 4 or 5, right? This is very important right here. Boom. Set it just like this. PS, this doesn't really matter. This is just how you quickly swap between the packs themselves. I don't normally do this because I just press, I'm not that damn lazy. I press the button that's right there, on the Zen. My Zen is right next to me. I sit very close to my setup. But anyway, again, you don't really necessarily have to have this checked. This is if you want to rock the PS5 controller, the DualSense, and you have like the dongle and stuff like that, then that's a completely different setup. But since we are already just using the original PS4 controller with the strike pack connected to the Zen, hooked up to my PS5 or PS4, then you should have no problems. You should be good to go. Now, I know one little disclaimer. I know it does tend to disconnect every now and then. I heard that that's not really an issue if you are playing on last gen. Like if you're on PS4, it was perfectly fine. On next gen, on PS5, I'm hearing that it does disconnect every once in a while. I heard like every 30 minutes or so. I haven't been experiencing that. I have before in the past, if any at all. And as you can see my firmware down here is version 2.0.10. So I think I'm like an update behind or so. I believe I have to double check that since the last time, because I don't know when's the last time I updated my Zen. But yeah, I believe I'm like an update behind. So maybe that's it. Maybe you guys are experiencing disconnections issues because of the last firmware update. I heard that that's an issue too. I heard that some people are actually rolling back and update, and they're not updating their Zens. I don't know. I heard a bunch of stuff, but like I said, I can't really talk too much of it because I don't experience it that frequent or that much. Like I said, maybe it's because I didn't update to the latest firmware. I don't know. I'll check that out. I'll update my firmware, my Zen finally, and I'll see what happens. I'll see if there's any issues that I experience. If not, there's not much I could go over or talk about. But if I do, I would I'll be sure to let you guys know and come out with some fixes for that. Normally, you would just have to like factory reset the Zen or just reset the Zen in general. But I don't know. We shall see. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am about an update behind. This is the Collective Minds firmware updater tool. If you don't have this, I'll try to see if I can remember to leave a link down in the description. But I went over countless times how to update your strike pack and your Cronus Zen. You got to get the CM updater tool right here. This is the same exact software for both. This is their newer update, 2.0.11. So I'm on 2.0.10. As you can see, if I start over, you can see it right here. Boom, 2.0.10. So if I wanted to begin the update, I would click this right here, begin update, and it will update to the latest firmware. So that's probably why I haven't been really experiencing any kind of disconnection issues. But if you are, I want to say this: if you are, one possible not permanent fix, but one possible help that will help you, that you could possibly benefit from, would be to download this and come here. And whatever firmware you are on, you would click this right here, and you got all the firmwares. Don't go too far back. But let's say if you're on 11 and you're having an issue, or like on this one or 9, whatever have you. See which one works best for you. Run a couple of games. If it's disconnected for you too much, you could try rolling it back one. So you will roll it back, let's say 2.0.9 right here, and then click continue, and it will go back. But I'm not going to go back. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I'm going to update my Zen anyway, because it's been a while. So I'm going to click continue, begin update, and it's going to take me from 0.10 to 0.11. All right, guys, so doing something a little weird now. You can see right here, bottom screen, I am controlling the camera. Usually it'll be set right here on the Zen cam, but I just want to show you guys that everything is connected. So you can see right here, I have this USB wire. This is connected to this right here. Here she is. My strike pack, you see right here on the PS4 controller. She's good to go. She's plugged up right here into the Zen. And then this wire is going directly, boom, 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 right there into my PS5. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, what the heck is that right there? I don't know if you guys can pretty much see that. It's kind of like dark there. But that's like a USB, I guess, hub or dock or whatever. I just bought it on Amazon. It comes with 4. It's like 3.0 USB. It's just extra because PS5 only comes with like 1 in the front, and I don't know why it only comes with 1. So I ended up getting that, and yeah, it comes with 3 extra ones. So I'm able to have both like my strike pack and my other charging station dock for my PS5 controllers and stuff like that. I'm not using because I need the space, but it's pretty dope. It's just extra USB slots to charge more stuff and use more things. But yeah, there you have it. Boom. And then I always leave it. You don't have to. A lot of you guys are saying, oh, do you have to leave your Zen plugged into PC at all times? No, you don't. You could, like me. me myself, I like to have it plugged in at all times. Just makes it easier. So I could just because my PC's right here, everything's set up right here. So I could just come quickly here on Zen Studios when I want to swap out a game pack, use a game pack or change settings, whatever have you. I could just click it right there, boom, and I'm good to go. Instead of just plugging, unplugging. That's just me. I'm just lazy as fuck. All right, but here we go. See, it's right here. And of course, it is plugged in directly into this monster of a PC right here. All right, just Godzilla of a PC. All right, and the way I set this up is I bring this down right here, boom. I usually have it like on an arm thingy, but the way my video is set up for today, that's not the case. Yeah, I'm just letting myself keep dying for a second, so I'm gonna keep it going. Let me bring this, let me zoom this in a little bit, boom. All right, see, so you guys can see a little bit more clear. Now, see, strike pack. Good to go, still moving. So I updated the firmware in the Zen. Let me see if I can control the Zen real quick. Let me go, not Valhalla, right there, FR83. Let's see, boom, touchpad, options. Yeah, simple, there you go. Look, I'm completely controlling. As you can see, load one. Let's see, 81, yep, 80. Let's see, let's just land to a game and let's see if I still got a beam. It should be still 80. Value for this exact SCG since my last video because nothing's changed. You know, they didn't roll out anything this morning last night. Though I know Vanguard is about to come out with an update. I believe tomorrow, tonight. I'm not sure. It's mostly like zombie stuff, but it should be interesting. It should be interesting. All right, so here we are. Gonna test it out. Press the hold touchpad. Press the hold L2. Down. Press X. Load it to FR83 at 80 value. Now let's see, nothing should have changed as far as the anti-recoil from yesterday's video, all right? Same exact attachments, all right? Let's see, from a 20, let's see, I'm not gonna move nothing. There you go, exactly the same. There you go, look at that, beam, exactly the same. So, and also slide cancel works too, as you can see. Slide cancel, let me turn the camera. Slide canceling, see? Moving the back paddles completely works. Controller hasn't disconnected on me. And yeah, still swapping between profiles. Touchpad L2. See, down. Yeah, and that's it. There you have it. Simple. Everything else is working. Slide canceling. See? Look at the bottom screen. Easily control everything, the menus and everything. So like I said, maybe that's it. Try that out. I'm not gonna go too in depth with that, trying it out. As far as like the updating the firmware and stuff like that on the no, you ain't killing me. from the Zen and stuff like that. So you guys can experiment with that if you are experiencing any kind of issues or disconnection issues with the controller and stuff using the strike pack with the Zen. Try updating your firmware. Try downgrading your firmware or going back. I don't know what you call it. Going back with firmware and stuff like that. They got all different kind of firmwares. Though I don't suggest going too far behind. That's what I heard fixes it sometimes. I heard reading comments and stuff like that and people posting in the Discord saying that has helped them. It has helped some people it hasn't helped. So I don't know, mess around with that. But that's all I got as far as my knowledge is concerned. They are still working on updates and tweaks and stuff like that. So bear with them, give them time, and they'll start pumping out new updates for the Zen. All right, and hopefully, fingers crossed, sooner or later we get to the strike pack for next gen. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, you already know what to do. Smash that like button, and as always, till next time.